Hi everyone, my name is Rosie and today I'm going to be demonstrating an evening makeup using the Dermacolor range. Dermacolor is a high coverage, versatile product that can be used for any base makeup applications. Here I'm going to be demonstrating how you can use it to conceal, use it as your foundation, your blush and much more. So the first step that we're focusing on is our skin preparation, and for this, as always, I'm using the Clean & Care Natural Micellar Water. To add hydration to the skin, I'm using the Dermacolor Moisturiser Cream, which is a water-based moisturiser and is suitable for all skin types. It's a very lightweight product and it's easily absorbed into the skin, so it doesn't leave any high shine or oily residue ready for your makeup to be applied on top. The first step that we're going to do when it comes to the Dermacolor application is our colour correction, and for this I'm going to be using the shade D30 and mixing it with the shade D5. By mixing D30 in with a colour that's near towards your client's skin tone, you're able to create a custom shade that is suitable for whoever you're working on. Using a peachy shade is great for any dark pigmentation, as it's really going to help to neutralise and balance everything when you do then go on top with your foundation. You want to make sure that you're applying extremely fine layers and you're almost creating a subtle tint to the skin. This is going to make sure that your makeup looks as natural and seamless as possible for when you do go on top with your foundation. If you do apply a layer that is too heavy, you do run the risk of it creasing and it also appearing and shining through your foundation. To ensure a minimal application, I like to apply it with a flat brush and then use a clean, fluffy brush just to diffuse out that colour. But when it comes to foundation, especially with Dermacolor, as it is so dense in pigment, you do need to make sure that the colour match is as seamless as possible, which is why I like to mix my shades. This product is non-self-setting, so you've got a lot of time to be able to build it up and get it to the coverage that your client is happy with. Here I'm using a dense fluffy brush and gently bouncing and pressing this into the skin to ensure I maintain that control of my placement and coverage. When I am covering the corrector underneath the eyes, I like to apply my product directly underneath, a little bit lower than you usually would, and then gradually blend up towards the eyeshadow or the lash line. This ensures that you're not applying too much product underneath the eye. As the skin is very thin, it can start to look heavy. As Dermacolor does apply quite a lot of coverage to the skin, it is really important that you then go in with other products to be able to give more depth and structure. I'm now going in with a deeper shade of the Dermacolor and applying that to the very high points of the face to be able to give a very soft bronze. As this product is non-self-setting, you're able to apply it and it's naturally going to blend with the foundation that you've applied underneath. So this ensures that you're able to gain that control and you're never applying something that looks too harsh or too strong. I'm also gently pressing whatever product is left through the temple to make sure that everything looks cohesive and there's a soft gradient. Whatever's left on the brush, I'm just applying that across the bridge of the nose to make sure that I get a nice cohesive finish to the makeup. As we mentioned before, Dermacolor is extremely highly concentrated and it has a lot of pigment, so less is definitely more with this product. For my blush, I'm using two shades which were originally designed for colour correction, D30 and D32. These are really beautiful colours to be able to use as blush as they look extremely natural on the skin. I'm applying this directly on top of where I placed that bronze and just gradually bringing it towards the apple of the cheek and wrapping it around to meet the temple. Again, as none of these products self-set, you've got so much control and so much playtime to be able to build it to the strength that your client is happy with. To softly brighten the skin, I'm taking a couple of the lighter shades from the same palette and using that around the under eyes, down the bridge of the nose and along the chin to add even more structure and to really give me that lift. This is a great option for any evening makeup as it gives even more dimension to the face. So now I'm going in with the translucent compact event powder and just gently dusting that all over the skin. Dermacolor does need to be fully set down using a translucent, ideally loose powder. However, before I do go in with this step, I always like to use a pressed powder to ensure I get a nice even coating before I go in with that placement. By using a pressed powder before any loose powder applications, it ensures that your loose powder isn't going to cling to any areas which remain wet. I'm now going in to enhance and give strength to the blush placement that I've already applied using the Dermacolor. For this, I'm using the blusher palette and a mixture of shades to be able to give me that soft gradient and to build it to a strength that my client is happy with. For evening makeup, I always like to make sure I'm layering my powders and creams, as it gives you so much more durability and also strength in person and on camera. To fully set the Dermacolor into place, I'm now using the Dermacolor fixing powder in the shade P1. P1 is fully translucent, so it's a great option as it doesn't alter any of the colours you've then placed underneath. How I like to apply this product is by buffing it and working it into a powder puff and gently pressing this and rolling it into the skin. This ensures you set every single layer that you've applied and you get a nice, durable, long-lasting finish. If you do require this makeup to be fully water resistant, and then what I would recommend is applying the powder in the exact same motion but a heavier application, and allow it to sit and bake onto the skin for around 10 to 15 minutes before dusting off any excess. To add some shine and radiance back into the skin, as the base does look quite matte once you have applied the fixing powder, I'm going in with the Shimmering Event Foundation in the shade Gold. So I'm making sure just to keep that glow on the outer perimeters of the face. Dermacolor does give you such intense and maximum coverage, so at this stage what you can do is go in with a very small amount of eyeshadow and go over any freckles or moles to bring that natural, realistic impression back to the skin. This is a step that I find makes such a difference, and it also ensures that your makeup does look as natural as possible, even when applying a full coverage. Our final step is using the Dermacolor fixing spray to lock and seal everything into place. This fixing spray will create a film on top of the makeup which will make it even more resistant. And there you have it, that is your evening makeup using the full Dermacolor range. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions whatsoever about any of the products that we used, please let us know, and let us know any thoughts or ideas that you have for any upcoming videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you very soon.